So I've always been a fan of the Strike Gundam, ever since it came out in Seed back in 2004, just because it was like a Swiss Army knife Gundam where like it had different packs for different environments and different, different situations. And this is great. This is the Revive High Grade, 144 scale. But I always wanted something a little bigger, so here comes a third-party company to give us a 1/24th scale bust of the Strike Gundam. And this came out. Well, I've had this for like everything seems to be like 10 years for me. I don't know why, but it's a nice round number. I don't think it's been that long, but probably like 7 years, and it looks really good. It's got a great detail. The eyes and the camera lights up. Unfortunately, the batteries have died. They've been dead for quite a while, and I don't remember how to switch the batteries. And I don't really want to because this thing, well, it holds together well enough. If you start taking it apart, you know what? Things are going to explode. Because it is a third party, you have to remember. But it looks great. You can see the chrome, all the chrome on it. The Vulcans are in there. Clear pieces for like the eyes. The detail's great in the eyes. There. You can see that there. Even in the camera there, you can see the multiple cameras that would have. Looks like a smartphone nowadays, I don't think about it. Got the GAT 105 right there on the forehead jewel. And I think this turned out the lights. I'm trying to remember. Even the back of the V-fin isn't hollow, it's like gray underneath. These are a pain in the butt to stay on if you're not careful. The white V-fin. The other ones actually have a bit of a hinge. And even the head does. You can do some rotation. And it looks pretty cool. And there's a little bit of like stuff they used to do with Master Grades and even Perfect Grades back in the day. They've redefined it with the Unleashed R78-2. But you have like panels you can pull out, and you can see some detail. I don't want to go too crazy with that because these hinges are not going to hold the best. But you can see like yellow underneath there. And I'm only going to do this head because the other one doesn't want to slide out, but I can get this one out. But you can see the chrome in here. That's the bullets for the Vulcans, and some vent in there with chromage. It is pretty nicely did. I don't think it was super pricey. I think it was like $50. Let's just bring in the Strike High Grade. You can see, yeah, 1/24th is very big. Oh yeah, this thing moves. I don't know why this thing moves, but it does. So it looks great. It came with its own little stand. It had like pipes that go around here. I'll show the picture I found online. And it was pretty cool. And I was content with this. And then, I think it was a year later, they came out with a cockpit for it. And you might be thinking, well, it's kind of boring. It does light up as well. I also don't remember where. I think the batteries are in here on the bottom. And they've also died. This thing is, once again, about a year later. So it is pretty old. Batteries don't last that long. And it's a cockpit. Yeah, you hear jiggling. That is actually Kira inside. I guess you could say it's anybody, really, but it's supposed to be Kira Yamato, so. But I love the fact you can actually slide this whole thing out. And it does peg into this little like part for the chair, but it's not held in the vest. But we can look at our little Kira figure. And extremely white. A little bit of head bobbling going on. The arms can raise. But yeah, he's just permanently squatting. And the little seat. The little seat's pretty cool. Ooh, the stickers come off. The stickers have lost their adhesiveness, I guess, but we can look at them. A little bit of a detail in there. So that's kind of interesting that they included that. And hopefully I can get it stuck back on the control panel. They actually have the panels molded and not all this little like circuitry and like paneling. There, that works. But you got like the handles that you can hold on. The seat was very comfortable. Little reclinage. Got a over the head display, which has some clear stickers. So all in all, the funny thing is I've seen gamer chairs that look like this, and that's kind of funny now that I think about it. And what's going to be even more funny is me trying to get this back into the cockpit. Well, more or less is in there. It'll probably fall apart, but that's fine. It'll be good enough for what I need. Because it combines with the top part of the Strike. It just lines up. You got this tab that goes with this hole on the top. And now you have a more complete strike. Am I zoomed out all the way? Probably am. I need to figure out a way to raise the camera even higher. But yeah, now you have more of the torso of the strike. And I thought, and see, look there, his V-fin fell off. That's what I meant before. Now initially I thought they were going to release more parts every year. Like you'd have like maybe the front part of the cockpit and like a side, one side of the torso, the other side of the torso, and then the arms and so on, and we'd eventually get a full 1/24 scale Strike Gundam. I thought that was the case, especially nowadays, now that there's a, I don't remember the name of the company, but there's one like releasing parts of the Enterprise D, and I think they've done the Ghostbusters Ecto 1, where each month or so often you get a magazine which shows you the instructions to build each piece, and so each month you get another part that you can build, and then you connect them together and you have the whole thing after like years. That's what I thought would happen here. Unfortunately, this is all we got. It's cool, it looks nice on display. I just thought we'd have more, because having a 1/24 scale of this guy would have been pretty awesome. So maybe someday they'll do something like that in the future, a collect and connect sort of thing. Maybe Bandai will do something like that. It would have been nice. But for what we got, it's fine. It has a lot of nice detail. Like I said, it lights up in the cockpit and in the head. And if you don't fiddle with it too much, it holds together.